I was actually talking with someone this week and they said to me, I've got all these different things I need to do. What am I doing and when do I need to do these? And at that point I thought, these are all ingredients and we need to find the right recipe for you. Whether that be to bake a wedding cake, a birthday cake, or maybe a roast. Depends whether you like your savoury or sweet. But what I mean by this is that the ingredients are the different tools and the things that we do each day. So this could be pacing, it could be quality rest, it might be exercise, activity, fun, social, sleep. There's lots of different things. But with these ingredients and with these tools, there are different times that we actually need these. So I often say that if it was summer, would you want to eat a salad? Probably. But would you want to eat a hot soup? Probably not. And vice versa in winter. So it's really important at that time that you start to think about what are the components that you need right now. Now, we often go back to something called symptom mapping, and this can be helpful in guiding you as to what is actually contributing towards your fatigue or pain and what you need to do in that time. So we often say that if it's a physical trigger, and this could be over-exercise, activity, pain, heat, or even cold, there's a few others as well. But this means that we need to think about our diet, we need to think about our physical activity, and we need to pace physically. Whereas maybe we've been concentrating for a while. We need to think about pacing and taking breaks and good quality rest. And likewise, if there may be emotional stress, then we need to think about what stress tools we use to work on that. You may be thinking about what you can control or often facing up to it. It'll also affect your sleep, and we need to make sure our rest is actually restful as well. So there are a lot of different triggers, a lot of different seasons, and a lot of different events and occasions. So it's really important that you start to think about what is going to work for you. What are the ingredients that you need to make for that occasion to bake the cake, to find the right recipe or the right result that's going to work for you. But also remember that it takes practice. So I love ginger chicken. It's my favorite recipe and I'm really good at that. And I know not everyone can cook it as well as me. Now, I'm probably sure that there are people that can do it, but I know that when it's glossy, when it's finished, I know that's a strange thing to say, I know that's when it's done, and there's lots of other steps in between. So the more you practice, the more that you get to know that recipe for that time, the better that we're going to be in that moment as well. So I know there's a lot in there and a lot to take in, so I encourage you to rewatch if you feel that you need to. But if you found that helpful, please let us know. But we'd also like to know what your ingredients are, what you do in certain times that can be helpful, because we are here together to make sure that we all can improve, that we all can cope better with the day-to-day and feel better. So thank you very much for listening.